Alright, this is called the way out of town episode, and then there'll be some Ohio footage, and then probably way back into town. But before I take this 4-hour car ride up to see my old man, I gotta cure the itch. And if you're a fisherman, you know what the itch is, and it's called catching bass. So that dude just got one over there, so I'm about to get me one. But let's get to fishing. Got him. Little guy. You like the tequila sunrise, don't you, dude? Don't you, dude? Little guy. All right, buddy. Simmer down. Simmer down. You're going back in the water. Simmer down, dude. My goodness, bro. Cut that shit out. Hey. Stop. See how easy that was? See how easy that was, dude? Little dink. Didn't chew my worm up so bad, though. There we go. All right. Let's get the crankbait that started it all. What's up, Steve? So this is the bait that started it for me down here, the Lucky Craft 1.5 in bluegill. As you can see, I banged it around so much in here, it's got one eyeball. Yeah, I got one so far. I ain't gonna be here long. My old man's in the ICU up in Cleveland because he took that damn COVID shot, and now he's got heart problems. So I'm on my way up here. Huh? Absolutely, dude. I ain't taking that shit. Man, I had one good one yesterday, snapped my line on a swim bait. Yep. What's that? What's that, bud? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I caught is a dink so far. Yeah, it is. Little guy, these little guys are killing me. Where's your grandma at? I need your grandma. Good morning, fishing folks, subscriber squad. Welcome back to Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Yesterday I started off the episode on my way up to East Cleveland to see Sergeant Bruce Clark, who is my father. He is going to have triple bypass surgery due to the, let's say, one of the name brand those due to a certain disease that's been going around over the last 18 months. So if anybody else is having loved ones who are having adverse reactions due to this, my heart goes out to you because I share your pain. I think we need to get prayers up worldwide, folks. But besides that, I made a slight detour on my way back to West Virginia. I am at one of my favorite but tough bodies of water. This is Lake Milton in Mahoning County, Ohio. And for an inland lake, it is a predominantly smallmouth fishery. Now don't get me wrong, I've got on good patterns here. Fishing, square billing, catching nice largemouth. But I've also caught monster smallmouth in here. There are walleye in here and big muskie roaming these waters as well. So I got 3 rods with me. Unfortunately, I did not bring my topwater rod, but I did bring my topwater box. Short story long, when I stopped at a Walmart on my way up here to get an Ohio fishing license, I did pick up a 150-yard spool of 30-pound braid. So if I see a bunch of topwater busts, believe me, I will unspool the Flourocarbon and go uni to uni and fill that spool with that 30-pound braid and get to some topwater fishing. But for now, I want to start with the drop shot. I got the square bill that started it all for me. up here at this lake when I had one of the best days I ever had up here. And I got a Tommy Biffle Jean LaRue Company 7/16 ounce swing head jig with a baby brush hog on it, and was hoping to do some bottom contact. Shout out to Bustum again for recommending that technique now that I'm at a body of water that I can actually throw it. So let me shut up my yet to have breakfast hole and get to some fishing. Let's go do it. Probably not supposed to be out on this spillway right here, but I'll just play dumb. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm from West Virginia. We do this at home all the time. So, wow. So, I looked in my like 6 to 10 foot box and noticed that I had one of these Duel hardcore ShadCranks with me that I haven't even really got to throw yet. Right there. I think it's got a nice tight wobble. Big reflection. Oh, somebody's line, of course. Guess you don't just escape that. Leaving West Virginia. Gonna be everywhere. Got a nice tight wobble to it. No. Whew. Got him. Yes. Hey man, what's going on, dude? All right, hold on, boss, I got you. And that right there, my friends, is a feed response. That's both hooks. That was not just a reaction bite. He was wanting to eat. I need the pliers, and I need to give myself some slack. Just a little bit. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. Now you're all dirty. Now you're all dirty, bud. That didn't help you none, did it? I know you're fired up. I know it. I know it. I can see it in you. But you're gonna have to let me get some hooks out first, dude. Open up. Okay, we got one, bud. All right. All right. Not close enough to the water to wipe him off for a good picture, but man, what a beautiful specimen. What a beautiful specimen. The old Duel hardcore. It's called the ShadCrank 60. Hold on, boss. I just need to make it famous with a little pick. Yeah, number one. All right. Buddy, it's gonna be a little hard landing there, Chief. Woo! Yes! Yes! So this is what I caught him on. It is the hardcore ShadCrank 3+ 60F. I'm not sure what the F means. As you can see, it's like a maybe foil, but it's basically like a reverse Firetiger with an orange belly there. As you can see, if it was regular Firetiger, the color would be the opposite. Yeah, and those are one of the few, you know, when I get them Japanese baits, those are one of the few hard baits that I will leave the stock hooks on until a couple fish catches, and then I let them get, you know, dull, and then I put on either some gummies or my freaking Eagle Claw Fletcher Shryox signatures if I can find them in stock. But hopefully, let's see if we can get a pattern going, you guys. That was right against the wall he bit it, so they're obviously driving bait into this wall here and feeding. So let's try another one. All right, guys, well, I'm sorry, I got a schedule to stick to. It's Sunday. Obviously I got to work in the morning, and I'm a long way from home, so I got a lot of car time ahead of me, and we'll just call this Act 2 Lake Milton. Sorry I wasn't able to stay longer and put a pattern together, but at least we got the one on the crankbait, and it's good to be back here. I ain't been back here since the old breakout of, you know, I don't want to say the buzzwords, but we all know what, I guess, flu-like disease has kept us from doing a lot of traveling and whatnot. So if you guys could just keep your prayers up for my dad. Wednesday he will be having triple bypass surgery due to that. So Act 2 is at an end. We'll get down to said lake on the way, you know, in southern Ohio. We'll add another chapter to the book here, and then we'll probably wrap it up where we started, which is at the city park, because it's on my way home as I get back into the county that I live in. So we'll see you guys shortly. All right, so Act 2, Part B. I thought I'd stop at a place that I have not caught a fish at since I was about maybe 11 or 12 years old. But when I used to run to Ohio once a month when I first moved down to West Virginia, I'd stop here because in the mid 80s, state record largemouth come out of this place. This is Wolf Run State Park. And obviously this is the dam end. And you know my theories about bodies of water that get stocked with trout. Well, just like out in California, these bass get to eating these trout. And that's why they get so dang big. But there's a lot of rocky riprap, as you can see, which I like, so I can do some cranking. We can plink the drop shot over there in the shade. Since I do got those power bait worms, I just got to be careful that I don't run across any rattling snakes that are out here sunbathing, because I am only 28 miles from the West Virginia border, so we can get into the biting snakes already. Gotta watch my footing here. So I got one bottom presentation in case they're feeding on crawls, because it's the afternoon. I got the drop shot, and I got some crankbaits that we can hopefully get a deflection bite. But obviously I'm going to be working towards that shade line for now, and then I might even see if there's a trail that wraps around that line. But I love to fish riprap, and I never get to fish it. So without me running my pie hole anymore, let's get to fishing. So I forgot, since they were keyed in on minnow, bait fish up there, and the water isn't crystal clear like it is here, I got on the Baby Z2, the Strike King Elaztec combo there. So until the flatworm, this was one of the most drop-shotted baits. Oh, I thought I saw my line skirting off already. And I'm seeing activity on that shade line, which makes sense because that water's probably about 2 degrees colder. Oh, there's my bait. See how clear that water is though? I mean, that is some clear water, you guys. I'm gonna step down here into the water just to see. It's not that hot. There we go, I just seen one jump over there. Oh, don't know if that was my cylinder rock getting caught or if that was a bite. Man, I don't know where that wind is coming from, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What the heck was that? Alright. Looks like paralleling that shade line's gonna be our only option. Man, I really gotta be careful though, so I don't fall on my dupa. Calculated moves, calculated moves. Whoa, see? Alright, alright, alright. There we go. Single hook bait, so I'm not gonna need any heavy duty pliers to get a hook out. Come on now. Dude, I just had something, man. I don't know if it's bluegill nipping or what, but just let me make sure. Alright. Alright. I got a dang 3/16 weight on here. I don't know if I should go up to 1/4 ounce. No, that's not where I wanted to cast. Dang line twist, man. That's the only thing about drop shot. You best believe your line's gonna get twisted. There we go. There we go. Move the bait, not the weight. Move the bait, not the weight. Got him. All right, dude, I broke the almost 20-year skunk of freaking Wolf Run, dude. Nothing big, but hey, we got us one, finally. No, over 20 year. Is that a spot? Nope, it's a largemouth. Hey, man, thank you, buddy. You broke my skunk. You broke my skunk, dude. You are my hero today, you little bugger. You have no idea. Nothing big, you guys, but like I said, I've not caught a fish here since I was about 11 years old. So he's getting a picture. Move the bait, not the weight. That's the key. All right. Thank you, my friend. You are going to get the most gentle release you probably ever got if you've even ever been caught. His lips are so clean. All right, boss. There you go. I'm your biggest fan, dude. Yes! Now you guys know, especially me coming to a place where I ain't got bit in, you know, the latter part of my adult life, I'm gonna bring all my strong suits. That's why I got my crankbait and stick with me. Of course, I got my drop shot rod with me. And I got the only boo-boo I made in packing was, check this out. So, to my subscriber, bust him again, I wanted to throw some swing head jigs and stuff. So I brought the rod that I use to throw all that stuff. But I brought my topwater box without the rod. Without any of the rods I use to throw topwater. I got 3 of them. And I brought the box and the baits, but I sure didn't bring the dang rod. Alright, subscriber squad, well, not only did we end a 34-year skunk, but this will be the end of Act 2 Part B, and I will see you on the final act, back in the WV. Hang tight. So y'all, we're back at where this whole escapade adventure started, back at the park, the city park. So along the lines of more custom crankbaits, I'm gonna take it back to the first custom square bill I ever got from Jab Customs. This is his old style 1.0s. As you can see, it's like a bluegill sunfish pattern. So I'm gonna throw that, and I'm gonna throw the Dropshot because it's about 90 degrees right now. But I stopped home and got my top water rod, because that whole other side, if you can see over there, it's got some muck that we can drag some frogs across once it gets later. And we can, you know, maybe throw some walking baits in open water, stuff like that. So let's end this big loop adventure, dual state emergency visit to see my pops adventure on catching some fish here, where we caught a couple of dinks before I started my journey. So let's get to fishing. Little guy, he's a little guy, but he's a fish. Little man. Probably never been caught before, have you? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. See what happens when they get improperly hooked? He's blind now for life. I'm sorry, dude. At least you're still a good hunter. I'm sorry, buddy. Man, that sucks. That sucks, man. At least he's got one eye to hunt with. Guys, if there's anything I can stress the importance of for both your fishing success and to make sure the fishery is kept in good shape, is sharp hooks, man. If you like throwing crankbaits and stuff like I do, unless they're straight from Japan, take them stock hooks off and throw them in the garbage. Or unless you're buying a bait made by Spro, which it'll say on the pack, Gamakatsu hooks on this bait. Other than that, junk. And that's probably what happened to that fish. He bit a bait that somebody was fishing on a rod that was too stiff. And I've had it happen to me a couple times this year, but luckily I was able to get the hook out without damaging the eyeball. Talking about, I mean, first time it happened was on a sauger in the middle of winter, and I was still sweating by the time it was over with. I'm not trying to hurt any fish, man. Well guys, we got a big storm coming in, so that dink will be the end of the Dual State Big Loop episode with the emergency visit to see my father. Please don't forget to share it on all your favorite social media platforms. Please make sure you're subscribed so you're eligible to win the monthly giveaways. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't if you don't. And ring that notification bell so you know when I upload another episode. This is guy with the GoPro fishing show. I snap my fingers and do all that, but my hands are full. Out for now. But just for now.